Start in the entryway. You'll notice throughout the entire video, I really love to decorate for Christmas with mini trees, tabletop trees. They are so versatile, and you can switch them up year to year and put them in different vessels and things like that. So I really try to use a lot of those and faux greenery. Let's see, I got the garland at Target along with the cute little pillow here and the little stocking. The little print there is just a free printable I got on Pinterest and a thrift store frame. This print I actually got on Etsy. I highly recommend going there and looking for different vintage prints. You just simply download it and print it on cardstock and then put it in a thrifted frame. Again, lots of little mini trees. A lot of the things that I use for Christmas and throughout the year are thrifted. Let's see, I got all these baskets were thrifted except for the big one, which is a gift from my husband. Even the mirror and the little Santa. And the little picture there is framed Jingle Bell lyrics that I did a few years ago. Just simple centerpiece on the table here in an old crate. The tree is something we decorate every year as a family. It is made up of a ton of different ornaments that were gifts from the grandparents to my kids, and things that we picked up along vacations and we've collected over the years. These little bottle brush trees are so cute. We put them on little vintage blocks. This room is a little bit of a, I'm not really sure what to call it at this point. We're gonna turn it into an office, so right now it's kind of a hodgepodge, but this hutch is one of my favorite pieces to decorate. And I got it at the Salvation Army for $35 and painted it. And I love to put little vintage pieces on it. Just small holiday touches. One of my favorite things to use is vintage books. They're perfect for adding color and texture and height. My mom made this cute little ceramic Christmas tree when I was a kid, so I've had it for a really long time. I love using old baskets too for things. This is just a printable I got on Pinterest. And this room is a little bit different. It's got not a lot of red, just green and cream and brown. I'll show you where that inspiration came from. Never underestimate the power of the bowl, right? This has some vintage ornaments in it. That was a DIY project we made with a vintage saddlebag. And I love this tree with the orange slices and the simple clear ornaments with the gold or brass tops. It all kind of plays off each other with the amber bottles. This is the inspiration for this decor in this room, with the orange slices and the deer and the greens and the browns and the creams. So pretty. There's a story about this sled on the blog. It was a gift from my husband. It's one of my favorite pieces. And I love the way the orange slices mix in with the copper pots. Some, of course, vintage books and some DIY snow globes. Got that cute little green Santa from Hobby Lobby. And I made this little garland from bells that I got on Amazon and just some twine, some old craft stars. And again, super simple on the TV thing. Little amber bottles, again, playing off the orange slices and the copper. My husband made me this little nesting box shelf. And I made this chalkboard from an old twin bed frame. Get a better look at the wreath with the orange slices. And then I made this garland as well. It's kind of dark in here. There's a better look at the hutch. Okay, we'll swing around into the great room again. And head into the kitchen. I kept it kind of simple in here. Lots of mini trees again. This hutch is always fun to decorate. Just little pops of red. I do love these green dishes I picked up. These are, a lot of this stuff is thrifted. All the dishes are thrifted here. The bowl, the cutting board. I made the stand there from a candlestick and a plate that I got on at a thrift store. You can see that project on the blog. And I love these, are my favorite, with the green. And into the dining room. We don't use the dining room, so I can decorate the table kind of any way. I love the way this came out. This sled we got picked up at Brimfield a few years ago. I just did, 3 pictures with some greenery as a centerpiece. Little pops of red, and the cute little tabletop tree. No ornaments, just some lights and some ribbon. And then back around. This hutch was a flip that I did, a furniture flip that I did. You can see that project on the blog too. I have a slight obsession with white pictures, just because they're so easy to decorate with. And again, little greens. And then over here, continue with, I like the black paint. And then on this side, I have a cute little washstand, also painted black. I love black because it just feels like it grounds the space a little bit and really kind of warms it up. I refinished that and painted it black, and then I made the chalkboard with an old frame and some chalkboard I picked up at Home Depot. And then I also made this little garland last year out of bingo cards. So easy and so cute. You can see that on the blog too. And then back into the kitchen. Which we just redid, and I will share a whole post on that on the blog soon. And then over here, again, that's a print I downloaded from Etsy, and just printed on cardstock with my printer. Cute little mini tree in a bowl. I love my coffee, you can tell. Just some greens. Little mini tree in this old canister, or tin I should say. There's a shot into the other room. And just some cookie cutters and another printable. And then on the counter, this is so simple to move. This is actually a leftover piece of the butcher block we used to make that bank of cabinets over there. It was too long, so we just cut the end off and we use it as a cutting board now. Thanks for stopping by. You can check out all my projects on the blog at mylifeoncateroscreek.com, and you can find me on Instagram and Facebook.